Guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smita. Welcome to my channel. So many celebrities have been hitting the red carpet at Cannes 2019 and there's a few who stood out. And Deepika Padukone was definitely one among them, and you guys have been sending me so many messages to recreate her looks. You had asked me for the reverse wing liner look as well as this one. And I decided to recreate this one because the reverse wing liner was recreated by so many YouTubers and I wouldn't have done anything different. Also, I felt like this look is so wearable. Of course, you have to look at just the look and not the outfit. So this is something that I would definitely wear to a special event, a party, or even for a girls' night out. So if you're ready, let's get started. And if you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays. Because the eye makeup is really simple, I'm not worried about fallout. So let's get done with the glowy base makeup first. I'm starting off with a good moisturizer. I'm using the Aveeno face moisturizer. This is basically the only one that I use now. I'm going to use this to smoothen out my skin. I'm also using a lip balm from Wet n Wild to smoothen out my lips and keep it prepped for the lipstick. I'm going to give myself a good spritz of the Rose Primer Water from Wet n Wild. This will form a sticky base and help the foundation cling on to my face and last longer. To rectify and neutralize the uneven skin tone, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Orange Crayon. The warmth in our body helps to melt the product, so I'm going to use my fingers to spread this out before I set it with some loose powder to prevent it from mixing with the foundation that's coming up next. And the loose powder that I'm using is Master Fix from Maybelline. These days, anytime I want a glowy base, my go-to foundation is the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear Foundation in 475, which is Sun Beige. And I'm going to blend this out with a damp beauty sponge. Anytime I use color correction, I like to use a sponge because it doesn't mix the foundation with the color correction. When you use a brush, sometimes it tends to pull the product from inside. For a very delicate contour, I'm going to be cream contouring using the O2O contour stick in number 4. This is a cushion concealer and blends like a dream. It's very pigmented, so you need very little. I'm going to use a beauty sponge to blend this out. To highlight, I'm going to be using a lighter color concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Creamy Beige. Again, I'm going to use a damp beauty sponge to blend this out. I feel like I always end up recreating Deepika's looks because they're all so unique. They always stand out. And so does Ranveer Singh's. What do you think about his dressing sense? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm also going to use some concealer to even out the skin tone of my eyelids. So that's going to be my primer for the eyeshadows that are coming up next. Using the Master Fix loose powder from Maybelline once again, I'm only going to set in areas where I feel the concealer might crease, like under the eyes, on my lids, in my T-zone where I sweat. I'm not going to set the entire face because I don't want to mattify the face because we're going for that glowy base. Now let's move on to the eyebrows and the eyes. We'll start with the eyebrows, and looking at her brows, it's much lighter than what I have, so I'll have to lighten my brows. And I'm going to be using the pomade trick for this. If you've been following me for some time, you already know where this is going. I'm using the medium brown pomade from Ardell. I'm going to dip a spoolie brush into this and comb my brow hair to change the color. And you can already see it's become much lighter. And now for the sparse areas, I'm taking a little bit of pomade with an angled brush and I'm just going to fill it in. For her eye makeup, she had a brown smoky eye with a light shimmer going on her lids. And for that, I'm going to be using the full exposure palette from Smashbox. I'm first taking this brown shade with the Sigma E40 blending brush. I'm going to use this to define the outer corner and the crease. And then with a smaller fluffy brush, I got this in a Rimmel palette. I'm going to smoke this out in my lower lash line. For that bronzy shimmer on my lids, I'm going to be using this shade and I'm going to be applying it with my finger to get that pigment payoff. And then I'm going to blend it out with the transition shade using a blending brush. I'm going to be using this shade to highlight my inner corners and brow bones just like what she had. She had only lined her top waterline, and for that I'm going to be using the Jordana Easy Liner in black. Her lashes looked natural but definitely had a lot of mascara. Before I attach any falsies, I'm going to first curl my lashes. And for false lashes, I'm using the Bayful Foam Ink lashes. These are the natural and soft lashes. And then I'm going to finish up with a good coat of mascara. I'm using the Bad Girl Bang from Benefit. She had a light hue of rosiness to her cheeks. It almost looked like the blush was used to contour her cheekbones. And for that, I'm going to be using this shade from the Coastal Scents blush palette. And to achieve that stunning glow that she had throughout, I'm going to be using the Sculpt and Glow Kit from Folklore. On her lips, she had a peach nude shade but had lined her lips with a deeper shade. So to fill it in, first I'm going to be using the MAC lipstick in 4. I'm going to be applying it with a lip brush because I just have more control with it. And to line my lips, I'm using this deeper shade of lip pencil from Jordana in Brown Suede. This is very pigmented, so I'm going to be using a very light hand because it has to blend in with the lipstick. And later, of course, to blend it in, I'm going to use my lip brush again. And last but not least, I'm going to lock my makeup using this Dewy Finish Setting Spray from NYX. For the outfit, I didn't make the entire outfit because I don't think it's something that I would wear. Let's save that for the celebrities. So I just got some tulle fabric from Joann Fabrics, tied knots around a string and made a tulle garland. And I'm just wearing the garland around my neck to give the illusion of I'm wearing a dress, you know, just to give that vibe, but I'm not really. It's just a garland. And for the turban, I tied a piece of satin cloth around my head and attached a rose right on top, just like what she had. And here's the final look. Keeping the outfit aside, just the makeup is very wearable. Eid is coming up, so you can definitely wear this for Eid or any special occasion. Let me know your thoughts by commenting below, and if you plan to recreate this look, don't forget to tag me. You'll find my social media accounts in the description box below. You'll also find all the products that I used with links in the description box below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new video. Bye guys.